Hey, what's up guys, welcome to Spider Cafe. My name is Miro and today we're gonna show you something really exciting, and that's pairing of Cyriocosmus elegans, and that's a Trinidad dwarf tiger tarantula. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to watch till the end because that's where we're gonna show you the pairing. I already made a care sheet on these spiders, and so if you go back you can find Cyriocosmus elegans care sheet in one of our videos, but let's give you a quick recap. These are fossorial species, which means they're gonna spend most of their time in their burrows, so they burrow pretty deep and they stay most of their life in the burrow. So for their enclosure, you want to provide them with a damp substrate, about 4 inches of depth probably, once they get for the adults. And of course, when you first receive them, they are tiny slings. They're only about 1/8 of an inch. You just can keep them with about an inch of substrate. Make sure it's a little damp, so especially when they're slinged, to meet their water requirements. As far as food goes, they almost never miss their meal. When they're little, you can feed them with fruit flies, or you can feed them with pre-killed pinhead crickets. As adults, I fed them with crickets, with roaches, and even with flies. They are really good eaters. Also in their enclosure, what you want to provide them with is something to web up a little bit, because they do web up around the entrance to their burrows. Put a few twigs in there, they'll web it up and they're gonna make themselves feel really comfortable. We got our boy in October, and we got him from Joe Rossi, and that's a really good seller. You can find him on Arachnoboards, and he is local to Southern California, so if you're from here you can even go and meet up with him, or he also ships, so no big deal if you don't live in Southern California. When we got our little boy, I kept him initially in his little vial because he was about 1/8 of an inch, and because he was growing so fast we had several rehouses. So let's watch one of those rehouses right now. It's a good time to put her in something bigger, give her some more space. We call her Sammy, because she's the sweetest that you'll ever meet. There's that little ant. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, little girl. Yeah, you can take it with you. You can take this with you. Yeah, you can take it with you. Our little dwarf tarantula. She's already looking a little orange, finally. That's so cool to see. He matured in about 8 months, and we knew he's a mature male because he grew little hooks on his front arms, and males use those hooks to keep females in a place when they're mating, and it helps them not to become their last meal. And I'm saying last meal because sometimes the female spiders eat the male spiders during a mating, and this is basically their last meal before they lay eggs, so it provides them with nutrition necessary for them to survive while they're guarding the eggs and defending their babies, because spiders are really good mothers. He also spent some time wandering around. That's another sign of a mature male, because he is looking basically for the females. So if you live in areas where tarantulas live, you probably know that there's a certain time of the year, usually around October in this area, where you can spot mature males wandering about, basically endlessly looking for a female. Alright guys, so let's see if he freaks out when we open it. No, not yet. So there you can see him. He's really skinny because, like I said, he molted. And I don't know if he wants to even eat, because he's been kinda like... he seemed really unhappy in there. Let's see if he's gonna go hide or if he's gonna come out. Let's see if we can just... there he is. Beautiful, beautiful spider. And we call them Sammies because they have a little heart on their abdomen. And I don't know if you guys watched the show Jersey Shore, but there was a Sammy, and she was the, you know...
I'm the sweetest girl ever meet.
So that's why we call them Sammies. Sammy the boy, Sammy the girl. So once we realized he's a mature male, I decided to get him a female. And I found a really good seller, really friendly guy. And he answered all of my questions and sold Sammy for a really good price, $60, mature female. For this species, it's actually a really good price. She came a little late, but she came nice and healthy. And as I found out later, she was already paired up before and the male survived it. The seller unfortunately dried out the egg sac, so he didn't get any babies out of it, but she seemed like a friendly and receptive female, so I had a really good feeling about it. So let's watch the unboxing and then I'll be back and we're gonna watch the mating video. Okay, exciting news. We just received female Cyriocosmus elegans, so it's day late. Alex left it behind the door, wrong side up, so I hope she's alright. I picked it up right away because I heard them, but still, wrong side up. Okay, so this is a good sign, it's packaged well. Something heavy in here. Let's see what it is. I bet that's hair. Really good packaging. Let's see the lady. These spiders are really docile. They can get a little bolty, but hopefully. She's hiding her head, so she still thinks she's safe. She doesn't know we're about to place her in a whole new world. But with a boyfriend. Alright, mamas. Super cute. Hopefully she's gonna like her new home. It should be to her liking. The substrate's pretty damp because we wanna imitate end of rain season. It has decided to move. She's got a little pre-built boil in there, water dish, cork bar. She should be a happy girl. Wow, so pretty. It's probably my only chance to take some pictures too. Let's see, she's got her pre-built burrow there and she's probably gonna, looks like she's gonna head in there soon. Really gorgeous, huh? I feel like the females are actually even more beautiful than the males because they are a little bit more robust. So they look a little bit, in my opinion, even prettier. So once we received her, we waited for a few weeks, I wanna say maybe even 6 weeks, for her to adjust to her new home. We fed her a bunch of times because we didn't want her to go hungry and eat our Sammi the boy. But during that time, I spent a little time researching on how to breed them and how to approach all of it. We knew that the process is gonna take roughly, around 3 hours. What I didn't know, that they have the heart on their abdomen for a reason, because the whole lovemaking process actually took 3 hours. So we didn't expect that. So you guys gonna miss a little bit of the beginning, but I'm gonna describe what happened. So you're gonna see when I first open up Sammi the boy and I let him in the enclosure. He starts drumming immediately, but he's in the wrong place. So then he starts wandering around, and I thought this is gonna be kind of like a foreplay process. And she's gonna come out first, and then he's gonna drum, then she's gonna kind of like, pose up.
You really have to like catch my eye and be like really like, something special for me to be like I'm feeling.
So am I like special?
Yeah.
But that didn't happen at all. What happened instead is she basically stormed out at him and she thought he was a meal. So Sammy the boy ran out, and fortunately he survived it, and he went back into drumming right away. And that's where we're gonna pick up our video. Alright, so let's watch this.
Yes, I had sex. Like, hello. You're gonna have sex if you're into somebody. It's natural.
Oh, mi amor. Sammy's out.
Oh, he ran out like that, okay. Alright guys. Calm down, Beth, calm down, Beth, calm down, Beth. Alright guys, so successful pairing. Here is the mom, here is the dad actually, let's start with him. It took 3 hours, over 3 hours. Here's the female. Let's see if she's gonna show her beautiful face. She's so thick. Oh, she's webbing up, man. Alright, mamitas, you go back in. Back to Spider Cafe and just keep your eye on him, mi amor. And this is like, guys, this is the bin that we use basically for the pairing. He's unable to climb on these walls, so it worked really well. So as you see, when he ran out, we didn't have to worry about him getting out basically.
Oh, he's climbing up the wall. Let's go. scared me. He managed to climb up to the second part, but he fell.
Okay, good.
Was
Yeah,
it
otherwise you can
harmless?
just use your hand for him.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, he's basically harmless. See if I can just nudge him on this. Sorry, Papa. I know now stressful situation, but wasn't it awesome how I hooked you up? It wasn't easy. You find a female for a good price.
I like a lot of different designers. I like Chanel. I could go from Chanel, something like high fashion, to something like not so fashion, like Armani.
And you loved her right away. It was a love on the first sight, so how about you chill now and we can get you home? This may not be the best, I might have to just cup him in a catch cup. He's pretty. I wonder if I should grab my camera and maybe take some pictures of him real quick. There we go. Okay, there we go. Back home. Nice and gentle.
Yeah, that's job done.
Alright, so after 3 hours and successful pairing, now we're expecting the egg sac. Basically, all we're gonna do with the female right now, we're gonna mist her webbing a little bit and leave her alone. We're guys gonna give you update on this. In about 3 weeks to maybe 2 months, she should lay an egg sac, and then in about a month to 2 months, I should see the babies start to come out of the burrow, and that might be a good time to separate them. And as I said, they are really easy to care for. You basically put them in a little vial of substrate and twice a week give them pre-killed meal or a little fruit fly. So really no big deal. So if you guys eyeing these spiders, we're gonna have them for a great price at spidercafe.shop at some point. So, you know, go check it out. I'll tell you when it happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If this is your first time here at Spider Cafe, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button. And we have a bunch of cool stuff coming up. So I will see you here soon. Alright, ciao.
Because I like to, party out on my own town.